everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today is a side questing episode. It is a Sunday episode. So we have all sorts of wonderful side quests to take care of, right? Well, actually no. All the side quests that are currently available are either in areas that were too high level for us right now, or they are side quests that would be better done at specific later points in the main story, or it's introducing the PvP, which I kind of want to wait until we're level 50 to do, or it's sightseeing logs, which I kind of want to hold off on for a little bit. I want to do that towards the end of this story, or of this chapter of A Realm Reborn. So, surprisingly, there's actually not too much we can really do at the time. Except, you may notice I have pinned up on the right side of the screen recommended fates, and we are in Western Thanalan. So, the fates. We are going to be doing the fates. What are the fates? Well, fates, as we have, I believe, been introduced to a long time ago. Fates are essentially real-time live events that happen in the field. They're effectively repeatable quests that any number of players can participate in as long as they're in the area when it happens. And there's a whole bunch of them. For the most part, fates aren't that overly interesting. They're usually things like combat or collect some item off the ground for someone or stuff like that. It's simple, repeatable events that happen from now and then. And I would like to go through all of them and do all of them once. I've got a checklist of all the available fates, and I would like to work through them and just say I've done all of them at least once. Let's definitely pull out another Gisel Green for Juniper to stay out with us longer. But fates aren't wholly, completely, quote, uninteresting. They are a good source of experience, as they are repeatable events which have a lot of combat, and you are typically required to sync your level to their level, so you'll get a good amount of experience even if you are very over-leveled from them, though that does not mean that low-level fates are a great grinding source. That they're absolutely not a great grinding source if you're, like, really big level difference. If they're closer to you in level, they can be good. But more importantly than that, some fates do have interesting storylines, or even overarching story arcs across multiple fates. And some fates even give you special rewards, like achievements, minions, or Orchestrion roles. And I'm not certain on this, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could get some mounts out of a few of them, but I honestly haven't found any that give mounts yet. I would not be surprised if that were the case, though. So, I think we're going to go ahead and start working on some fates around, let's say we're working on Thanalan today, and then if we have the time, we'll go out and check out fates in other zones as well. Though, for now, probably just going to be Thanalan for the day. Thal's balls, I don't know whether to slit the throats of them goblins, or them what kicked the buggers out of Ul'dah into Hammerley. Now the thrice damn runts are running about buggering up my supplies for the hammers, and I haven't the means to stop them. Now if they had me an adventure, let's do it. Give the little shites no quarter, that'll alert them. So, some fates you do need to talk to NPCs in order to start, and they can be things like delivering items, or in this case, protecting supplies or objects out in the field so they don't get destroyed. Unfortunately, since I am playing Scholar at the current moment, I don't really have any AoE abilities, and that is going to make this a little bit tougher. And actually, I'm already kind of reconsidering playing Scholar for doing fates. At least for doing this fate, it seems perhaps unwise. For many fates, especially those that are based around combat, you need to kill a certain number of enemies in order to finish the fate. And of course, any number of players can participate in the fate. As long as it is active, they just come in, sync their level, and get to work. Juniper is getting very good experience out of this, which is another very good reason to do fates. It can help you really grind out levels and experience for your Chocobo companion, which is nice. Okay, I don't see any goblins that have snuck past, and thankfully we have a whole bunch of brass blades coming in to help as well, so that is beautiful. And it looks like we are well over halfway done with this. Have any snuck past? No. We'll hold back on this rock. And we can attack from a distance since we are a spellcaster. There we go. I kept accidentally locking on to the... Oh, hello! Locking on to the brass blades. No, you're not destroying those supplies. Typically for supply defense missions, you just need to make sure at least one supply survives. But there's going to be one particular chain of fates, a large chain of fates where the more get destroyed, the harder your life is going to be in future fates, so that's delightful. Okay, come on. Let me target the ones actually involved in the fate. That'll probably be the last one before the fate's done. And deface the facts should be done. Oh, there was a description right there, and I didn't read it. Oh well, we got the bulk of the information out of that, and you can always go back and read that description yourself. All fates do have their own little personal description, just kind of going over what's going on with the fate, what's the backstory, what's the lore for what's going on. Fates will, oh god, camera please. Fates will typically have about a 15-minute timer before they expire, so do try to complete them in that time. Though some fates have a much longer timer, either 30 minutes or I've seen one in particular with a 60-minute timer. There are some very special fates which have very special effects in the world, which are worth doing. Hello there, here we go, our level 9 fate over here, the Villain. No one knows why Cactuar Jack feels the need to rain his 100 needles down upon all who happen by, because few have lived long enough to ask him. Not that he would ever answer if he were asked, or that anyone would be able to understand him if he were to answer. So yes, some fates like this are against a boss monster, just a specific boss monster that needs to be exterminated. So let's back up, so we don't get hit by those needles. Juniper's doing a great job over there. I get the strong feeling Juniper's going to be quite a bit higher level by the time we're done with this. Possibly hitting the next rank entirely. Let's see. You are at rank 6, the start of rank 6, so who knows, maybe you'll hit rank 7 by the end of this. And I think actually, yeah, I'm gonna switch over to Summoner after this fight, because Scholar, I love it, it's my main. But we're playing as a healer when we're doing combat, what are mostly combat fates, so the Villain is complete. Oh, and another special reward, you do get Grand Company seals out of doing fates, which is nice. Right then, next up, the next fate available is from Diligent Worker. And you're gonna be down there. Okay, that's when we gotta talk to someone to start, and I recognize that fate. That's gonna be a collect items fate. No, I don't wanna check the items. I wanna switch over to a summoner. Come on, get me out. Get me out of this. Oh god, there we go. Oh, and we got Bubble Trouble popping up. Where's Bubble Trouble? I think I'm gonna do Bubble Trouble first, actually. Again, these fates will spawn every like 15-ish minutes or so. They're repeatable, they come up all the time, so it's not too big of a issue to go and do a different one and come back to the Diligent Worker later. So yeah, let's go take care of Bubble Trouble. And my overall intent is I would like to do up to all the level 30 fates in each area, but that just kind of depends on how things go. I think after Bubble Trouble, though, I'm going to start cutting around to the different fates we do, so we're not spending time on transit. And you know what? Let's go ahead and start doing that now. Alright, Bubble Trouble can be found here at the Footfalls over by Vesper Bay, and we've got another notorious monster we need to take down. Hello there, Bubbly Bernie. Let's go ahead and get started with an ether charge so we can start summoning our summons in order to help us out. Hang on, shouldn't we have summon Ifrit instead of summon Ruby? I thought we already got our Ifrit Eggy. Oh well. Perhaps I am simply mistaken. But we should absolutely have Ifrit Eggy at this point. What the heck? And it won't let us do Summon Emerald either. What the heck? Something's going on weird with my summoner just a little bit. Okay, hang on. Let's cast a Physic on ourselves. We're taking a bit of damage. Oh, but we made it. Bubble trouble down. Oh, and I forgot to read the description. Oh, well. Oh, another thing worth pointing out about Fates is, in addition to having that little description, what else do Fates have? Oh, God. I had it, and then I immediately forgot it. Oh, well. I'll remember soon. As soon as we were out of the Fate, it fled from my memory, so perhaps contextual memory, it'll come back the moment I'm in a Fate again. Oh yes, I remember. Alright then, so Fates. There are several tiers of rewards you can actually get from Fates. Depending on how much you participate in a specific Fate, the more work you do for a particular Fate, the better your rewards will be. There will be an emblem on the rewards screen which tells you basically how much you contributed. Prettier emblem basically corresponds to you did more effort and therefore you get a higher reward, and that's basically all it was. That's why it left my contextual memory so quickly. It was on the reward screen and only on the reward screen. Alright, up here in Western Thanalan, north of Vesper Bay, over in the Cape Westwind area, where we have frequently in the past hunted... Oh god, there it is. Where we have frequently in the past hunted Gigantoads for their Gigantode skins, especially when we're doing Leather Worker. We've got Daddy Longlegs here. Hello, Daddy Longlegs. Oh no. You do indeed got legs. But do you know how to use them? Alright, let's go ahead and use our Carbuncle, Annihilate you. Seriously, I thought we had Ifriteki at this point. We've done our level 30 Summoner quest. We should have Ifriteki. Why is it still Summon Ruby? I'm gonna have to check that in my actions menu. I need to remember to do that right after this. Okay. Let's annihilate Daddy Longlegs here. Juniper's still getting really good experience out of this. The level sync is the entire reason why we're getting good experience for Juniper here. Alright, and Daddy Longlegs is down. He's got legs complete. Alright, I'm gonna check what's going on with Summon Ifrit, and I'll be right back. Alright, I figured out why Summon Ifrit wasn't happening and why it was Summon Ruby instead. It's because of the level sync. I feel very silly about that, about not recognizing that. Yeah, we were level syncing down below the range for having Summon Ifrit. We need to be at least level 30, so we level sync below. We can't use it anymore. That makes perfect sense, actually. Okay, so let's see. Dog eat dog. We should have a pack of feral dogs around here. Here we go, dusty mongrels. Our job is to exterminate them. The more we get rid of, the faster this fate gets done. Hello there, dusty mongrel. And I think I'm gonna save my potions of intelligence for if we come across a particularly dangerous boss monster that we need to exterminate. Oh my god, Needles to Slay is already back up. Alright, that is good to see because that's a fate I think I just barely missed earlier and I was a little bit sad about it. I'll have to go take care of that once we're done here. Alright, I need to double check what outbursts, what the potential on Outburst is, but I believe Summoner, like most other classes and jobs, is going to be better to do AoEs when you have 3 or more targets, and single target when you only have 2 targets. Okay, there's a... oh, that's not a Dusty Mongrel. The head kind of blended in with the rocks, and I just saw the body and thought it was a mongrel. Alright, well, we're not going to be taking too much damage. We're fine. Well, you know what? I don't really need high potions on Summoner, do I? Because I have Physic. Kind of not the most helpful thing in the world to have that on. Alright, Dog Eat Dog is complete. Then let's go take care of Needles to Slay. And that's going to be right down here over at the Hammerly. I actually ended up electing to hold off on Needles to Slay because it's fresh and Please Hammers Don't Hurt Them down here close to the Silver Bazaar has about 7.5 minutes left at this point, so I'd rather get that one done before it expires. Alright, hello there, Hammerbeaks. I'm gonna need you to leave alone the Silver Bazaar. They do not deserve this torment. There's already enough hammers here at the Hammerly. Hammer in the ground to make it nice and flat. Alright, let's just get rid of as many Hammerbeaks as we can, and then we can move on to Needles to Slay. And then we've got a bunch of fates that are popping up right now. Nice. So I'm gonna need to keep schmoving. At least these Hammerbeaks are going down nice and easy. I'm realizing I actually forgot to mention where the description for the fates are. If you have not noticed it in the admittedly somewhat crowded UI, it's in the top right where the level sync, where the duty progress, duty timer are all at. Just below my next main scenario quest. Okay, where's our next Hammerbeak? Did we kill them too fast? Did we kill them too fast in their... Okay, there we go. There's a few Hammerbeaks. And we're getting a ton of animal skins out of this, which will be nice for, if I ever need to make more leather for my crafting logs. Please Hammers Don't Hurt Them is done, so let's head on to Needles to Slay. Alright, Needles to Slay can be found a bit more towards Ul'dah, and it's going to involve a bunch of cactuars. It's one of the level 5 entry-level fates in the area. Worry not, if these are seeming extremely easy so far, we are technically taking care of a lot of low-level fates at the moment. Once we've cleared these out and gotten caught up, we'll of course start to work on the higher level, more interesting fates. Also, we just kind of are doing them as they appear based on what level appears, and also, to be fair, we are in Western Thanalan, where the highest level fates is, I believe, level 23. Juniper, you having fun doing nothing and getting tons of experience out of it? Well, the number of enemies we need to fight is doing a lot to give Juniper that good experience. Right, not Saddleback, how are you? Putting a good dent in that rank already, nice. Don't even really need to use Carbuncle for this. And yeah, also forgot to mention, there's a lot of things to mention, so I guess I didn't really forget, more as... No, I forgot. Level sync does put you to within 5 levels of the recommended level. Same as with regular duties, so since this is a level 5 fate, we end up at level 10 with the level sync. Come on, I just need one more cactuar. There you are. Hiding in the grass from me, like a plant, like the plant you are. Alright, Needles to Slay is done. Let's head onwards. Alright, back here in the Footfalls over by Vesper Bay, just off to our west. We've got another fate, we've got bigger fish to fry. And looks like we are hunting Orobon in the area. Okay, looks like we are too low level for our AoEs at this particular junction. That's unfortunate. I would have loved to be using Outburst here because we've got many targets to fight. Many targets to fight, oh dear. Yeah, I don't really need potions. If anything, what I need is ether on my hotbars, and honestly, we are too low level and using not nearly enough MP to really need to worry about our ether. We'll start needing to worry about ether a little bit later on as we get to higher end content. And we start having higher MP abilities that we need to use more frequently. Alright, well at least the Orobon are going down with relative ease. And as quickly as these enemies are going down, it's actually not the best way to practice your rotations, it seems. Which is a bit unfortunate. I would have loved to be using the opportunity to practice rotations, but oh well. Goodbye Sunmidge Swarm, you got in my way. Here, I'll let Juniper finish that one off. Good job. And we got the challenge complete. Bosom buddies too. Nice. Alright, bigger fish to fry is clear. Next up on the list. Alright, up here just north of Vesper Bay, we've got Staying Dead. A whole bunch of bloated bogeys we need to worry about. And apparently we are still too low level thanks to level sync for outbursts. So that's continuing to be a bit frustrating, honestly. I would like to have some AoEs, but oh my god, low level combat. You don't get those AoEs for a good long while. Some classes get them. I believe mostly tanks get them, actually. That does kind of make sense. They do need to manage multiple enemies at once, make sure they're all focusing on the tank and not on the DPS. Makes sense that the other roles would not get it, I guess, or rather, makes sense that the tanks would get it first. But I do wish we would get our AoEs a bit sooner. Alright, well at least these bogeys are going down pretty quickly. And honestly, okay, I'm looking at how much time we spent so far on Fates, and I'm getting the feeling that we're probably not going to have the time to get to all the Fates in Thanalan, which makes me a bit sad. Granted, there's a lot of Fates and they aren't exactly instantaneous clears, even when you're a bit over-leveled. But I was kind of hoping we would be getting to finish all the Thanalan Fates in this episode, because that would mean completing a particular fate chain that I'm rather excited for. Oh well, we can do each area in 2 parts. There we go. Oh, we had a lot of things happening at once. We got a new level, we've got fate complete. Let's get Juniper out of there, and let's head on to our next fate. I'm kind of chasing these fates around based on how much time they have left, and the one closest to expiring is down here. At the south end of the Hammerley, east of the Silver Bazaar, we've got Things That Make You Go Home, featuring an excessive number of yards on feeders, and yes, I did go ahead and switch on over to Warrior since I would like to have an AoE. It would be very handy in a lot of these fates. And Warrior, I believe, does need a little bit of experience as well, so just having this AoE will speed these up significantly. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out Berserk. And who else wants a piece of us? Hello there, Yarzan. Oh, there's so many of you. And it looks like we're only fighting these because they scared away some wealthy Lalas who really wanted to turn this into a resort. Fair enough. Alright, Things That Make You Go Home is done. Next up is going to be just nearby. Let's see, A Matter of Rust and Copied Pasties, or Copied Pasties. I think, yeah, Copied Pasties has a lot lower time remaining. But, oh, no, you know what? A Matter of Rust is basically done already, so I'm going to leave that alone. We'll come back and do that when it can be us who does it. We did not participate in at all. We get absolutely no rewards. I'd like to actually participate in these fates rather than just coming by as they're being wrapped up. Oh, someone's working on Copied Pasties already. Actually, you know what? That might just be the progress the Brass Blades have made, because Brass Blades are trying very hard to kill these Pasties. And it looks like the Diligent Worker we skipped on earlier is back out and ready for help. Am I thinking of the right Diligent Worker? I am indeed, so we can go do that one after this. We've already done Bubble Trouble, so I'm not worried about that. I guess technically I can stand in the AoEs. I'm a tank, and it's not like low-level enemies like this are going to do that much damage. Alright, and it looks like we are fully caught up on these Pasties. Do not mind if I do. Oh, don't you use your gaze on me. You're not gonna paralyze me. I'm not even in your AoE. Okay, that should finish up Copied Pisces. Good work to the Brass Blades, who got a 16% of it done before I got here. Then let's see, next up is the Diligent Worker, and I believe I know exactly what fate that's going to be. That's going to be a level 8 collection, gather items quest. Okay, let's get down there and we'll start that. Alright, here we are, down here at the Silver Bazaar. We've got a Diligent Worker who needs our help. What do you got for us? Cores. Cannot drive the piles without Earth Sprite cores. Cores harden the land. Help the piles take hold. Have you any cores? Are you okay, sir? Cores lying about. Cores flying about. I'm very concerned for you, but sure, I can help out. Let's do a level sync. And we've got a ton of Earth Sprite cores to collect. We can get the cores by fighting Earth Sprites, or by just picking them up off the ground. I guess the Earth Sprites that aren't part of the Fates or considered part of the Fates don't count, but oh well. Alright, let's start dragging you all together. Get your cores, and I think after we do about a loop, we'll head back and turn a few in. There we go. Took you down, got some earth shards, which is nice. God, there's a lot just lying on the ground though, aren't there? And you will notice as we're gathering these, it's not actually ticking up the progress bar. That's because you do need to physically turn them in before it counts towards the progress bar. The more cores you deliver, the higher your rank for this type of fate will be. Okay, since it is taking admittedly a little longer than I would like to take care of all these fates, I don't know what I expected honestly, but since it is taking a little while to take care of these fates, I am glad that I decided to do fates today, because that means at least we're getting a start on the lower level fates, getting them out of the way so we can be caught up more quickly than we would be otherwise if we had waited. Alright, I bring you some cores. We bring you 13. You seem unwell. Alright, that is most of the fate done already. One more loop and we should be basically golden. In fact, I can probably ignore the Earth Sprites flying around, just grab the ones on the ground, and that'll be more than enough. Especially since these Earth Sprites seem to be fairly passive. Might just be due to the fact we're level 13 and they are level 8. So many just lying on the ground. I swear we get so many more just from picking them up than from actually fighting the Earth Sprites. Oh, and it looks like there's not any new fates popping up. Oh, I was incorrect. A new fate has just popped up. Lovely. So as soon as we're done with that, we can run over and take care of Doomed. Okay, let's go hand these over. And you are done. Once you have completed a delivery fate, you have about 1 minute to deliver as many more as you can find, just to increase your contribution and therefore your reward. So we'll just go ahead and do another, maybe a half loop, and then go hand them over before heading on to take care of Doomed. Oops, I got twitchy fingers and moved too soon. Okay, that wasn't entirely on my twitchy fingers. That was just me being a little impatient. But I do have twitchy fingers. If you've been watching my Let's Plays for long enough, you know that sometimes I'll have my fingers on a button, ready to press a button, and then they'll just push at the completely wrong time, or they'll double push because things have just gone horribly wrong. Oh crap, we have 4 seconds. Take him, take him, take him. Take him. Oh well. Well, we got highest rank anyway. The cores are complete. But yeah, I do have very twitchy fingers. Turns out that's a medical issue. Turns out I have critically low vitamin D, to the point my doctor seemed very, very, very stressed about it. The test results came back at 8 nanograms per milliliter, and that is in the apparently critically deficient range? I need to have like 30 nanograms per milliliter to be in the healthy range? Oops. So that would explain why I have twitchy fingers. Alright, for Doomed, we want to come over here to the bridge between the two halves of Western Thanalan, and I'm going to do something very stupid! Oh, yeah, I'm going to give that a moment for us to heal up, and then we will take care of Doomed. You know, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Our level sync means that we were basically already healed up. We can just stick on our Rampart and Reprisal, even though you typically want to stagger those, it's fine. They'll protect us for a little bit, and we can get work done on this doomed Gigantode. The breastplates were flooded with reports of a giant toad-like creature roaming the desert, lapping up poor Lalafell and travelers with his long, sticky tongue. Now, 10 summers later, rumors of a doomed Gigantode are surfacing once again. Well, the good news is it died very quickly, so it will not be eating any more Lalafell. Good for you, Lalafell. Alright, onwards to that mauled merchant. Now, okay, fine, someone already triggered the fate, which is unfortunate for me, because that means there's no way I'm going to be getting all the way up there in time in order to contribute to that in a significant way. Oh, it's an escort fate too. Oh god, okay. My understanding is that fate seems to be a fairly rare one, so if it spawned, I'm not too surprised maybe other people who are trying to finish up their fates might have wanted to take care of it. But on the bright side, right as I was passing through this area, Pound for Pound appeared, so we can take care of some Hammerbeaks. And then maybe come back for that fate later. Honestly, I'm thinking there's 3 more fates that are over level 20 in this area. And there's only 2 fates, including this one, that are below level 20. So I'm thinking maybe save those high level fates for on a second trip through, when we go to wrap up any remaining fates. Yeah, we can just come back for those later. It's fine. That should work out fine. We're gonna need to have multiple episodes for these fates anyway, and that gives us a little more time to work on fates in other areas. Though at the rate we're going, we're only going to be able to do 1 more area. And even then, it might be this episode might end up being a bit longer than I would like. In which case, perhaps I should just finish off all the fates in this area. Hard decisions. Oh my god, while I was waiting for a particular fate to spawn, the last level 5 fate in the area, a fate that I've actually never seen on my main account has spawned. Which, okay, a fate I've never seen on my main account while actively looking has spawned. There might be giants. I'm gonna go try and do that because it seems like from my personal luck, that seems to be a rare one, so might as well get it done now while I'm waiting for the Matter of Rust to spawn again. Oh, you know what? I recognize this one. I have seen it before on my main account during times when I was not actually actively looking for fates or paying attention to them. During times when I was trying to grind out fates to like mark off on my checklist that I've done them all, I've never seen this one, so I've been unlucky, I suppose, but... Hello there, Crier Briaros. Briarios? Let's go ahead and get rid of you, and haha, there might be giants. That's a good reference. A lot of these fates are references. And looks like someone took care of Bubble Trouble, which is going on down to the south. So good for them, that clears that out and hopefully clears up some space for more fates to appear. Because only so many fates can spawn at a given time. Alright, there might be giants is clear. Alright, it looks like we actually got a bit of a fate train going on over here. We've got 3, maybe 4 players total running around between fates, because I've seen a few of them while I've been trying to clear fates out while waiting for the next one I'm looking for to spawn. So neat, we've got a fate train. Just kind of unintentionally started up. That's always fun. Just as long as I can actually get to the Fates in time to, like, contribute to them in some meaningful way. Alright, the level 23 Fate spawned up north of Vesper Bay, up here in the Cape Westwind Parada's Peace area. And I am definitely racing the Fate train because they can fly, and they have mount speed increases that I don't. But it looks like I managed to make it just in time anyway for Juggernaut down. Oh, we've got Garleans to deal with. That's what's happening here. Hello there, Garleans. Don't mind me, I'm just here to help take you down. Goodbye, Scavenger. Get out of here. Where are those Garleans? Probably gotta climb up. They have a base up here, Cape Westwind. Just a big base that they've established right on the edge of Thanalan. Here we go. Got a bunch of enemies right here. Might as well use Reprisal here. Lower all of their damage outputs. Okay, there's the rest of the train showing up. Oh god, can I please get up here? There we go. I have to imagine I've done at least... Yeah, I got highest rank there. We had a bunch of people participating, but still, I was able to do enough. Oh my gosh, I actually might make it to it. It spawned again before a Matter of Rust has even spawned again, which is wild to me. But the Mauled Merchant has spawned back up here north of Vesper Bay. We might be able to be the ones who initiate the Fate, which will make me happy. If not, if we're too late to initiate the Fate, I can always just read it off a wiki. The opening dialogue. No, we are good. We can do this. Oh, fantastic. Lemons. I hate lemons. I despise lemons. I loathe lemons. Are you going to make a combustible lemon for revenge? Look at this ankle. It has swollen to the size of an ogre pumpkin. All because I slipped on that blasted lemon rind. And now, here I am, mere moments from my destination in Vesper Bay, stuck on this side of the footfalls because of a lemon. You wouldn't happen to be heading in that direction now, would you? I could use a sturdy shoulder to lean upon. We've got an escort mission. We are escorting this merchant all the way back. And I assume we're gonna have some enemies popping up to try and attack the merchant. Do not stray too far from them. Fair enough. You stay safe and I'll take care of everything. Oh god, we got scavengers incoming. Oh god. Alright, let's see if I can hold you away from the merchant. Please, away from the merchant. Oh, they're taking damage. I don't like this. Here, let's get our tank stance up. And then it's just a slow walk all the way back to Vesper Bay. No, I don't see any lemons. I think you're safe, merchant. You're not going to be attacked by any foul, evil lemons around here. No, you're fine. I'm not gonna let them take you. Here, watch. They're all on me, away from you. You're not gonna get hit. You're probably gonna get hit. No, you were... Oh, no, you did get a little nick, but it's fine. You're safe. They're not focused on you. Look at that. You only got hit once. And we're getting some iron ore out of this. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Now a Matter of Rust spawns? Oh, well, let's hope that doesn't get completed by the time we get there. Because this one looks like it's going to be taking a bit. Let's see. It only spawned about 30 seconds ago. As long as the Fate train, if it's still ongoing, it kind of doesn't seem like it is going on still. As long as they are working on other Fates, because we've got quite a few going on at the moment, I think we'll be golden. I'll just need to rush back there, and that'll be all the Fates in Western Thanalan done. Every single one of them. Doing good work, Juniper. Oh, did you automatically eat another Gistle Green? Is that what just happened? Because I'm pretty sure I did not feed you another Gissel Green. Oh, you ranked up. You ranked up. You hit rank 7. That's what happened. In that case, I will hold off on giving you upgrades until after this. Until after we get this done and hopefully a matter of rust done. Okay, I want to say this will be the last encounter before we get back to... Rest in peace, Merchant. You will be missed. Yeah, let me use Reprisal on them so they're not doing so well. Oh my Jesus, fuck. Oh, I wish I'd gotten them a little bit further away, but okay, we're golden. Alright, how's the matter of rust going? No one's touched that? Oh god, someone's touched it. That might be Brass Blades, actually, because it's only 6%. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I have to wait another 30 minutes, maybe. Still 6%. I'm keeping a close eye on that. It would just be very unfortunate if I had to do another waiting cycle. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna race on over there. Okay, good news. We're just about there with only 13% progress, which tells me it is almost definitely the Brass Blades who are working on it, and a Fate Train showing up. Okay, let's go. We are about to have some no, we're not gonna have competition. We just need to make sure we've made enough of a contribution ourselves, but I see other people showing up, so good, I made it just in time. Brass Blades did a good job taking care of, I believe, 2 Koblins. All on their own, good for them. But we can take care of it from here. And clear. Alright, that is every single fate in Western Thanalan done. My recording is at 77 minutes. I'm thinking, I know there's quite a bit to cut out, but I'm thinking, ooh, if I can only do 1 area a day, that's going to be a little unfortunate. That's going to take a little bit longer than I expected. Whew. I was wondering if maybe I should make this an extra long one and go for Western and Central, and then we can do 2 areas a day, but that, this one, the Fates took a little bit longer than I anticipated. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to call this good. Well, on the bright side, we hit our companion up to rank 7. So let me go ahead and start marking that off in my checklist. And what skills do we want to give you? We can give you enhanced accuracy or enhanced accuracy. Well, either way, healer enhanced accuracy, and we'll get the other one with our next rank up. Okay then, now last thing I want to check for the day is, oh, dang it, we are short. I was hoping we'd have enough Serpent Seals in order to go get the next rank of Twin Adder, but oh well. We at least got pretty close, so next time we do Fates, I think we're definitely going to get there. Or next time I need to do a leveling roulette. But with that, I really wish we could have done more, but I should have really lowered my expectations. Of course, Fates were going to take a while. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, now that we have finished up the Fates of Western Thanalan, every single one of them. That's exciting, at least. What are we going to do next? It looks like we are heading back to continue our investigation into How to Kill Titan with the help of the member of the former company of heroes who we met in Lower Lenosia, it was. I'll see everyone next time for that.